Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Orioles versus Rays Major League Baseball matchup on Sunday, September 8th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. I've also got a link directly below this video in the description. If you make bigger bets and you got a bankroll of $10,000 or more looking for VIP type services, we have a number of different plans for that, but you got to have that big bankroll and make big bets because it requires a high volume. So if that's you, text that number. But let's get to it. We've got the Orioles taking on the Rays, and of course Tampa Bay Rays packed it in around the All-Star break, but or the trade deadline. But the thing is, the Baltimore Orioles absolutely have not, and after getting eliminated in a sweep last year in the playoffs, looking certainly to change their fortune. And here they are battling atop the American League East with the New York Yankees, and these teams are tied in the loss column. But it is the Orioles that have played one more game than the Yankees and have the lead in the standings. It is going to come right down to the wire, and as these teams have, losses in the 60s already, this is something that I say every single year. The very best teams lose at least 60 times a year. In just about most cases. This season, it doesn't look like there will even be 100-game winner in Major League Baseball, and the Orioles and the Yankees are really, pretty good proof of that. But the Orioles come with their big gun here. Corbin Burnes, of course, acquired in the offseason from the Milwaukee Brewers in a trade. And, Burnes has that pedigree. He's got a Cy Young under his belt. Thing is, though, he hasn't really been all that dependable. I mean, his last two starts, he's pitched really well, but one of those was against the Chicago White Sox. The other one was at LA against the Dodgers, and, of course, we give him full credit for that. But prior to that, it was 6 runs, 6 runs, 8 runs. Actually, in that Dodgers game, it was 6 runs that crossed the plate, but only one of those was earned. He has a 3.19 ERA on the season, 20 home runs allowed, and 154 strikeouts over 169 and a third innings of work. He's got a 4.02 ERA over his last 3 starts. For the Rays, it's Zach Littell on the bump, not a guy that I've been particularly fond of over the years because, boy, when he gets hit, it just seems he really gets hit. And, for the season, really has pitched admirably. 3.89 ERA. He has given up 20 home runs. He struck out 116 and walked 26 batters. Over his last 3 starts, he checks in, though, with a 1.72 ERA. We continue on and look at the way these teams are hitting the ball recently. Both these pitchers are right-handed, so versus right-handed pitching over the last 10 games, the Rays hitting 225 to 244 for the Orioles. Meanwhile, the bullpens for these teams, the Orioles bullpen has really locked it down over their last 10 with a 2.10 ERA, while the Rays check in at 3.74. Got to say that I think that in this particular game, I think the Orioles a heck of a lot to play for here, and the Rays just 1-7 in the last 8 meetings. I still like the Rays, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.